The Weavers appear and are about to consume the timeline. Essentia says, "My God, what have I done?" while guards take her away, and she realizes that the Weavers are about to consume Solemn. Wesley explains that the tears in space-time have grown, but the wormhole's quantum signature is correct, and it will lead them to the past on Tars Lamora. In order to close the loop and save their timeline, the crew needs to send the protostar, otherwise the Weavers will keep pouring in until they erase Solemn and Voyager and everything in the Prime Universe. No autopiloting system is advanced enough to keep a ship on course through a swarm-infested wormhole. The good thing is that Voyager can follow the protostar through. Once it's safe for autopilot, Voyager beams the crew out. If they remodulate phasers to match the loom's quantum variants, that should send the Weavers back to the dimension they came from. The crew are about to enter the wormhole. Dal realizes that Wesley was right when he said the Prodigy crew needed to be together, and this is the future he saw. But Mr. Crusher explains that the reason the universe needs them all together hasn't happened yet. At some point, the crew loses navigation, but Cetacean Ops plots them a course through the wormhole. Luckily, they manage to get through and see how amazing it is. Wesley explains that they're called temporal echoes. They happen when the timeline is reintegrating. The Prodigy crew are thrilled as they manage to send the protostar back to Tars Lamora. Hologram Janeway is worried she won't have any memory of the kids, but Captain Chakotay tells her that the crew found a way to save her program, which means she'll be sticking around this time. Chakotay ensures that Hologram Janeway's memory is erased to make sure that the causality remains intact. The crew and kids prepare to beam out. The Prodigy crew bid the protostar farewell and thank her for giving them those beautiful memories. Dale leaves a comm badge at the same place where Roktak found it when she first entered it. A montage of flashbacks shows Dal and the Prodigy crew discovering the protostar and the beautiful moments they spent together. The plan works and the protostar crosses the wormhole towards Tars Lamora to restore the timeline. The temporal incursions are gone, the time loop is closed, and the team kept history intact. Wesley reunites with his mom. Since the universe always needs him, he doesn't really know how long he can stay in the reality. He meets his baby brother Jack Crusher Jr. before he disappears again. Dal and his friends learn that planet Mars was attacked. The Utopia Planitia shipyards are all gone. Starfleet Command has been trying to reach Catherine, but she retired. She learns that Mars was attacked as their own synths went rogue against them, so the Federation needs her. Admiral Jellicoe reveals that the new fleet is lost, and without synths, they're short on thousands of able hands across the Federation. So Starfleet Command has been asked to scale back operations and cease all exploration to focus on protecting their own planetary citizens. Catherine objects, but the Admiral explains that he already informed Admiral Picard, and he didn't take it well. Besides, they don't even have enough comm badges to upgrade half the fleet. Catherine reminds him of Starfleet's mission of peace across the galaxy. She wonders what remains if the Federation stops seeking new worlds, but the Admiral urges her to wait. The Prodigy crew's classes have been suspended, and they're annoyed because they went through a lot to get to this place. Admiral Janeway contacts them, and the Prodigy crew spot the new Protostar class. Catherine explains that the ship was a noble experiment, but it was deemed impractical for anything but exploration. She managed to call in a few favors. The ship will fly in a new pilot program under her command. She just needs a few good recruits. The Prodigy crew get pips and become Starfleet ensigns. They don't have to steal the ship, they earned it. Catherine calls them a beacon of light to those beyond their reach, as they'll seek out allies and help those left behind. Dal now understands why Wesley wanted them all to stay together. The Prodigy crew board the ship as full members of Starfleet on a mission to explore the universe under direct command of Admiral Janeway. She's also the ship's emergency command hologram. Each of the Prodigy crew will have their own station. The USS Prodigy has 2 command chairs, one for the captain and another for their number 1. Dal believes that a good first officer should be loyal, capable, and they keep their captain honest. He chooses to be Gwyn's number 1. He realized that Gwyn should be captain because the position never belonged to him, and now it's her time to lead. The season ends with Gwyn leading her crew as their captain and commanding the Protostar A-class USS Prodigy with hologram Janeway, and together they reach the stars and explore the universe.